Hi Sam. It's great to see you again. Today, we're going to learn a new German word.
Ruhe.
Hi Alex.
Ruhe.
What does that mean?
Ruhe.
Translates to quiet, calm, or rest in English. The most common meaning is quiet. Just a heads up, though, be careful with the English word rest, as it can sometimes mean something different in various contexts.
That's interesting. How is
Ruhe.
used in sentences?
Good question.
Ruhe.
Is a feminine noun, so it has the article.
Die.
In the plural, it remains.
Die ruhen.
But we usually use it in the singular. You might say,
Ich genieße die Ruhe.
which means I enjoy the quiet.
And what about the past tense?
For past tense, you can say,
Ich hatte Ruhe.
meaning I had quiet. In perfect, you would use
Hatte.
plus the past participle, like,
Ich habe Ruhe gehabt.
which means I have had quiet. If you wanted to tell someone to be quiet, you could say,
Sei ruhig.
So, how did this word come about?
Ruhe.
comes from Old High German,
Roha.
and has evolved through Middle High German. It originally referred to a state of calmness or stillness. It's fascinating how languages evolve, isn't it?
Yes, it really is.
Now, let's break down
Ruhe.
a bit more. It's not a compound word, so we can't split it into smaller parts. However, you can think of it as a state of being calm and peaceful, which might help you remember it.
That makes sense.
When we think of similar words, we can group them by their meanings. For example, words with the same root include
Beruhigen.
which means to calm, and
Ruhepause.
which means break.
What about other related words?
Sure. Here are some examples.
Ausruhen.
Meaning to rest,
Ruhezeit.
meaning quiet time, and
Ruhig.
meaning calm. Additionally, we have
Ruhestörung.
which means disturbance of peace, and
Ruhestand.
meaning retirement.
I see. Can you give me some situations where I might use
Ruhe.
Absolutely. Imagine you're at a library. You might say,
Hier ist Ruhe gefragt.
which means quiet is required here. Or if you're in a stressful situation, you could say,
Ich brauche Ruhe.
meaning I need peace. How about trying to create a sentence for a situation where you want to relax?
Okay. I can say,
Ich möchte Ruhe haben.
Perfect. It means I want to have quiet. Let's practice another situation, like when you're at a doctor's office. You could say,
Ich fühle mich nicht ruhig.
which means I don't feel calm. Can you try saying that?
sure.
Ich fühle mich nicht ruhig.
Exactly. That's great.
What about the gender for the word?
Ruhe.
Since it's feminine, you can remember it by thinking of
Die.
as a friend who brings calmness. A vivid image could be a peaceful lake with a calm sky above it. Now, we should cover some usage notes.
Ruhe.
Is often used in both formal and informal contexts. Typical collocations include
Stille und Ruhe.
meaning silence and calm, and
Ruhe bewahren.
which means to keep calm.
Are there any similar words I should watch out for?
Yes. Be careful with
Ruhestand.
and,
Ruhestörung.
as they might seem similar but mean retirement and disturbance of peace, respectively. Let's look at some full sentences using.
Ruhe.
For example,
Die Ruhe in den Bergen ist wunderschön.
meaning the quiet in the mountains is beautiful.
I like that.
Another one is,
Wir haben in der Nacht Ruhe gesucht.
which means we sought peace at night.
This is really helpful. Can you quiz me a bit on what we've learned?
Sure. What is the gender of?
Ruhe.
It's feminine, right?
Correct. What does
Ruhe.
mean in English?
It means quiet or rest.
Good. How do you say I need peace in German?
Ich brauche Ruhe.
Exactly. Now, what's the past tense of?
Ruhe.
I think it's
Hatte Ruhe.
Right again. Last question. Can you give me a situation where you would use?
Ruhe.
maybe at a library.
Hier ist Ruhe gefragt.
Fantastic. You've got it. To summarize, today we learned about the word,
Ruhe.
its meanings, usage, and similar words. Remember, it's all about finding calmness in our busy lives. Keep practicing, and you'll master it.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson.